Good evening, everyone. It's a beautiful day here. It's so beautiful here this evening. What are you doing inside watching this? Or you may be outside actually. So it's so hot, isn't it? Perhaps some of you are staying in out of the heat. It's really good to join you once again. And we're going to have a good time. So my team are already in building the energy behind me, and this is the energy that comes through me to you. So hopefully you will enjoy it. I nearly never made it tonight, so I was running round last minute. So I'm here and I'm ready, and I'm happy to be connecting with you all. And just take a note from the sunshine, the goodness that it does, even if you don't like sunshine, the vitamin D that it brings in to feed your body. And I notice that a lot of people are suffering with deficiency of vitamin D, believe it or not, at the moment. So make the most of the light while you can. It's really important to nurture our bodies at this time, because as we nurture our bodies, we bring the health back into the body and the flow back into the body. And in these very changing times, we really need that at the moment. So there's a lot of things going on, which is very, very good. A lot of unseen things going on as well. And that's all for the good of us on our planet and improving the harmony and love in the life forward. So welcome to this evening. We're going to bring that love through, and we're going to work with you with that love. And this afternoon I've been working with a different species called the Arcturians, and that may seem a bit mad to some people. Well, it seemed a bit mad to me, first of all, if I tell you the truth. But they are from a much higher vibrational energy than we are here on Earth. And they would like to share their knowledge and their vibration with us to help encourage growth for not only their planet, but our planet too. And we actually fascinate them, as Earth is known by the higher vibrations to be very dense and hard work. Well, we know that. Put the hand up already, don't we? So they are very fascinated by the way we work and the way we operate on Earth. And I think it's quite important that we extend our knowledge to higher vibrations so that we can do a sharing. And they can help us a lot. So, and they were explaining to me this afternoon that the minerals on their planet can help our planet. So we shall see how it develops and the link I get, and we'll see what knowledge they have to bring us. So I don't necessarily think they're coming in tonight. I just wanted to share that with you. But I do know the vibration of the higher dimensions is coming in, and that's to increase the love in our hearts. And that's what we'll be working with tonight. As we increase the love in our hearts, then we have the capacity to love other people more, to love our life more, to love the influence of anything that we need to know more. Okay, so we'll be working on expanding the heart energy this evening. And don't be afraid of it, because it's just like as you let go of old wounds in the heart, that can be quite a bit like a roller coaster, because sometimes we don't even know we've held old wounds in the heart. I'm myself going through clearing really, really old stuff, and it took me back to they've just taken me back to me being 18 years old, and I mean that's 43 years ago. So I didn't even know I was storing any hurt from that time, but I certainly felt it come out, and it came out with great emotion. But my goodness, how much better can we feel once we've got over that transition? So you see, I'm going through it, and so I can tell you about the experience too. So it's really good to let all of those old wounds go, because some of us, and it's not, there's no judgment at all upon this, because some of us are so hurt by things that happen to us that we can't let it go, or we can't try to let it go. And what that does is it festers in our body and it grows. And we don't want that festering anymore. We've got the ideal opportunity to cleanse and to really let go of grief that we've carried, not only this lifetime, but many lifetimes. So it doesn't even have to be from this life. And when I talk about past lives, it's a difficult one to explain, really, because I'm told, like in the spirit world or the heavens, whatever you want to call it, source, it all operates at once. So if you imagine, we can be so many people at once, but for the use of simple explanation, I call them past lives, and we can go down the timeline. So we travel backwards and forwards, and we can dig in and get rid of real ailments or real fears or real traumas from these times. So it's a really beneficial thing to do. So, when we go through the emotional effort of actually working on our inner selves, which is what everybody should be doing now, is like work on the inner self, deepen the knowing in the inner self, and then once you've worked on getting out all the blocks and all perhaps little negative feelings or little jealousies or envies, once we get rid of that, we've got a straighter road, you see, and life flows easier. Whilst we hold on and we become bitter and become angry, which is, a valid point, these things happen. It is part of our makeup. It is part of our life. But if we can just take that extra effort and really synchronize with our own hearts and say, come on, I don't want to feel like this anymore. And we go through a few weeks of really turbulent emotions, but at the end of it, it's like a banana coming out of its skin, or an onion peeling another layer away, or a sunflower losing its seeds. It just pops out, and then you'll feel a lot better. So, and isn't it great to feel better? So, and that's what we're heading for. It's whether you believe it. Okay, so that's what I truly believe that we are heading for. And that's the only way I can operate, by doing the work that I do and by bringing forward the knowledge that is brought forward through to me. I try not to engage in negative conversation or gossip. I'm not saying I get it right. I don't always get it right. And, I have emotions the same as everybody else. I go through every single emotion like you all: hurt, anger, frustration, impatience, stubbornness. That's a big one on a Taurian scale. So I've had to really learn to live with myself in a different way and to express myself in a different way. And through that expression comes gladness of the heart, comes a glory that you've never felt before, comes an ownership of the self and the body that you own, and you start to like it. So it can only be a good thing, can't it? So for those of you who haven't joined me before, what do? I lead meditation groups. I do inspirational speaking. I'm about to be an author because I've just written a book, which hopefully I'll find a publisher soon. And I do lots of things, but my main thing is to engage with love and spread love and hopefully bring peace and harmony to those that I meet or that I can help. So that's my aim. Don't always get it right, but like any walk of life, we can't please everyone, can we? Because some people actually don't like to do the work that they need to do, and that's up to them. It's entirely up to them. You have every right, every divine right to stay where you want to stay in your life, and that's fine. but I'm just making a point that I don't always get everything right. I try to. Oh, they're in full time now then, because my voice just went. So if you'd like to join me in meditation, that's fine. You can put me on the side, lay down, get comfy, close your eyes. If you've never done meditation before, just relax. I find it better to close my eyes when I do it, but you may not. You maybe even just want to bring this vibration into your house to clear the energies, or you may want to put me on the side while you're cooking your tea. So I've known people to do all of those, and if you're not wanting to join me or don't get my vibration, that's absolutely fine too, because there are plenty of people online sharing their gifts and trying to help. So you just choose the person that suits you, and I won't be offended because I don't suit everyone. So that's it, that's me. I take you into a very safe environment. You are fully protected and surrounded by love as we take you into a deep meditation. Lots of people do fall to sleep in my meditations, and I keep saying it's because I'm boring, but it's not actually because I'm boring. It's because they go into a deeper state of being, and when you're in a deeper state of being and you drift off, you can actually get more work done. So don't worry about where you go or if you don't follow my words, but know that I do talk throughout these sessions, and that's the way they like to vibrate my energy through to where you are this evening. So I'm glad so many of you have joined us. I wasn't expecting many tonight because of the beautiful weather. So hopefully we'll have a really peaceful, lovely time. But remember, tonight is expansion of the heart. So I wanted to say quickly also about people carrying grief from lost loved ones or animals, or just situations. Even a lost job can cause grief. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. Feel it. That's the main thing. Don't stuff it down. Feel it and let your emotions come to the fore. And hopefully with the heart expansion tonight, this will help you too. So I think it's time to get on with the meditation. I wish you well in it and know you're protected and safe, okay? So just take a really big deep breath, and take the breath with the whole of your body, so it may even make your shoulders roll where we're taking in such deep breaths. And it's going to be a wonderful feeling, a wonderful deepening, a wonderful relaxation, okay? So just let your body go, ooh, so it becomes nice and peaceful and ready to work on the things that we need to work on. And know it's very, very individual. So what you'll get in this meditation is totally different from what someone else will get. And it's going to be just tailored to you and your team that work and surround you with love. And for those of you who don't know that you have a team, you do. And there's no one on earth who's walking on their own. So even if you're feeling lonely or you're feeling sad, whatever you're feeling, know that your team are around you supporting you 24/7. And for those that animals have passed, their pets have passed, and they're feeling it in their hearts, know that your pets are there too, okay? So, and sometimes we can express more grief through losing a pet than we can from losing another. And that's because they've given us such unconditional love that it's easier to release. If you're grieving over a parent or a sibling or a friend, is a different type of grief, I feel. You may not feel that, but I feel it is. And it may take a longer period of time. And it depends on your journey with that grief, how you experience that grief. There's no one type of grief. Many people say you go through anger, sadness, pain, but there's no, you may go through a lot of different emotions and feelings, and nobody is saying that's wrong, because it's your journey with those emotions. But the main thing is that you let it out, don't stuff it down, because when you stuff it down, you cause your body to be ill at ease. So we don't want that, do we? Okay, so even if you're feeling really low tonight, know this will help you. And lots of magic happens when the love is delivered through the meditation. So you should be settled really deeply now. And you should feel your solar plexus, which is your tummy area. You should feel a sweet, a gentle circle vibrating around that. And this is just engaging with the energy, okay? So we're engaging with a beautiful golden energy. And the solar plexus is our powerhouse, so what a place to join, okay? So the energy is coming in really, really deeply now. And you'll feel your inner body sigh and rejoice with its connection. And in these meditations too, you can strengthen your connection by just being with the energy. So that's a great thing too, isn't it? You can strengthen and deepen your connection because we all need it, I think. And I think for me, meditation is a key to life, because whatever day you're going to have, meditation makes it better, or makes it more manageable, and makes you not feel lonely. So just let that vibration come in, and you'll be on like a rolling road. So those of you who go to the gym, or used to go to the gym, and stand on a rolling road, it's a bit like, this is the energy you're going on, is like a rolling road. But it depends on how far you want to go down that road as to where you visit tonight. Okay, so you can either go a short distance, a medium distance, or a long distance. It is your choice. It is what you feel is right for you right now. Okay, so get that intention set in your mind, how far you want to go tonight. It's entirely up to you. There is no wrong choice, okay? This is your time. This is your connection. This is your gift that you're working with of love. Okay, so the intention is set. Now I want to take you to the heart, your beating, pulsating, earthly heart. And we get a lot of things that stick to our heart. We get a lot of things that affect us daily, a lot of trigger points. People may say things that hurt you, and they don't understand they're hurting you. Or you may feel a real big miss in your heart. And tonight is about expanding that energy and inviting new pure energy into your heart to enliven it. Okay, it won't do any physical damage. This is just energy which is going to uplift you, take you forward, perhaps give you the courage to take that next step you need to take, or to say the things you need to say, because sometimes we're not very truthful with what we say. We're asked if we're okay, and we say, oh yeah, we're fine, and all the time you're paddling inside the heart, try and keep afloat. But here tonight is safe. Be honest with yourself. Have a word with your team. Tell them what you need. Ask them why they're not coming forward with it yet. Ask them what you have to learn in order that they do come forward. But know without a doubt that they are working with your questions and your thoughts and your energy, because they never ever turn their back on you. They never ignore you, and they never leave you. They are your constant love. And that love is available for you 24/7 to draw upon. Anytime, any place, anywhere. There are no limits. And often people ask me, because I work with a lot of angels, they ask me if the angels can only visit one person at at a time. Well, what would be the point of that? They are multi-dimensional. It's their job to be around us and to encourage us to lift and to work with the angelic energy, and the angelic energy soothes us, makes our body tingle, heals us of pain. So they're very, very interested in what we do all of the time, but the trouble is you have to ask them for help, okay? So they will come in uninvited in an emergency to help. So if someone was about to fall over and really hurt themselves, they may be able to pick them up or to stop you from falling. But generally, in the normal walk of life, you will need to ask or send that intention out that you need your angel's help. And then don't expect it to fly out the sky. Expect it to gently enter or bring a solution into your life. Or expect a question to be answered or a solution to come, so that you actually know what is the right way forward for you. But sometimes this does take time, and you must be patient. And if you are frustrated at the moment and impatient, perhaps that's what you are engaging in to learn. And another thing that's a great education is discernment. And when they told me years ago I needed to learn discernment, I of course had to go and look the word up, because I didn't even know what it meant, because I never went to school much. And what discernment means is to choose carefully, to think about, is something happening in your life that's good for you, or have you been offered an opportunity that's good for you, or by continuing with a friendship that hurts you, is that good for you? So you are discerning of that. And sometimes, we do go through sticky situations in friendships. So it's not a cut and dried thing. And that's why we've got the word discernment, so that you think, will this pass or will this stay? Perhaps you have to sit with it for a while. So I want to bring all these things into around your heart energy tonight and see which one lies with you. Okay, is it discernment? Is it patience? Is it tolerance? Is it pain? Which of those things are you dealing with tonight? What can we work on tonight? Or is it purely that you want to receive more love? So I'm going to take you into a light now, and it's like going into a cave of beautiful sparkling gold energy. And the cave has shadows in it, so don't worry about the shadows, because it's just hiding other colours, okay? So you may actually be drawn to a shadow in the cave. And, there may be a nice surprise for you there. So wherever you're drawn in this beautiful cave full of golden energy, go inside. And some of you will go very cool as you go into this energy, which might not be a bad thing at the moment, but others of you will go very, very warm. And just know it's okay, whatever feeling you're getting, it's okay. And if you feel like a deep pull or a push on your heart, that's the physical energy coming in, and it's just the physical energy is adjusting the upliftment, okay? So it's just bringing in this energy to uplift. So to take I wanted to say dark patches, but it's not dark. It's when we're hurt in our heart, there's an imprint left upon it. So it's just removing the imprint left by another. And that may be what you need to deal with tonight. Because when we have relationships that don't sit well with us, or that we're unhappy with, Sometimes they leave a little bit of an essence of themselves with you, and that's not an attachment. They are very, very rare. And please know that. So you've not been harmed purposely. This is just a little bit of energy that needs to be removed. And it could be removed simply by removing the grief and pulling it out. Okay? The grief of that time, that moment, that question that's coming into your head. So I'm going to leave you here for a minute or so, just to breathe and feel this energy and go with it. Be brave. And if you're not brave, that's okay. Just relax and enjoy it. Now some of you will be feeling stronger light, okay? So it will almost feel like a wheel of light. And if you wish to invite that deeper, it will almost feel like a little pressure on your heart as the light goes in. But it's fantastic. It's a fantastic gift to receive. And it allows our heart to open and to expand even more. And don't think that you're being too vulnerable by opening your heart. You're expanding your power. It's your power base. Love is the greatest power. So why wouldn't you invite it? And you're having a fantastic moment with your heart. You're seeing it flow completely in harmony and balance in this time. It may teach you something as well, because you may feel a quickening in yourself as this happens. So when you stay in the doldrums, or when you're really fed up and you feel really down, this is the point to let it go, because the quickening in your heart will bring in more harmony, more peace, more love, greater gifts, lots of abundance, because you are opening your heart to positivity. When you open your heart to positivity, all the negativity goes right back and away. And especially in this time, we're all batting off negativity. So instead of that, celebrate who you are. Take this moment and really dance in that heart of yours. You have an amazing heart. It allows you to live. It also allows you great connection to Divine Source. So we're always connected. Even though we might be having a rough time, we're connected always to Divine Source. Some people like to call it a divine spark that sits within you. And why not light up that spark? Light it as bright and as bold as you can be. For this is a time of abundance, of adventure, and of unconditional love for the self. So love your lumpy bits. Love your hair. Love your legs, whatever. Just love your whole being. Because whilst we concentrate on negativity on our being, that's what it draws, negativity. So let's all just think and breathe through our bodies as beautiful vessels of light. And those vessels of light travel further, travel deeper and farther than you've ever travelled before. And that's what's going to change on Earth too. It may take several decades, but the travel would change too. And I've always felt that, actually, as a little girl. I thought we'll be hopping from place to place. And I know that's going to come true. Because I believe in what I'm shown. And I believe in my own heart and my own desire to make myself as loved in the self as I can. And that's hard sometimes. That means facing your shadows and facing your fears and stepping through into bravery and courage and faith and all of these things that are so relevant to us on Earth at this time. And I'm not decrying any book or people that are religious. Whatever floats your boat, that's fine with me. But I know what floats my boat, and that's divine source, divine power, and divine love. Whatever floats your boat is right for you. So I'm not trying to change the boat you're floating in, just trying to encourage you to expand your heart so you get the best possible situation for you. And even if in your work you are seeing a lot of trauma every single day, stand back and pause just for a moment and step into your heart center and bring that love through and let it burst. And I was sat with a lady this afternoon who's just lost her husband. And she's so awkward because she doesn't know how to operate. And it was such a humbling experience to share that as a treasure, to try and help. And I don't know if we can, but we sent her a lot of love. So hopefully she would have gone home with a happier heart. So the intention to help another, you don't actually have to say something at times. You just have to send that love to another. So why not do that now? Why not send love to another one to help them on their pathway too? Don't put any guidance on it, just send love. It will get there, it will reach them. It's up to them to receive it. And what a special gift that is. That's better than giving anybody money. It's just love. And if we can promote that throughout our life, we're all going to be a lot happier. And money will go. Money will be secondary and then it will go. Okay, I'm talking in the future, but I know that's going to happen. Because love matters. And until we learn love, humanity can't go forward as a race. And we are all of that one race. So now there's a little treat coming in for you. So there's a very small cherub coming right to your being now. And we're going to fly off with the cherub. Okay? Just in your imagination, in your energy field, just fly high above yourself. Have a look around, explore, go on an adventure. I'm just going to leave you here for a few minutes whilst you have your special treat. I want you to look at your body, your physical body from above, look at it. Because you're going to be shown something, or you're going to feel something, or you're going to actually know something and engage with something that your body needs right now, okay? So it doesn't matter what you're shown, you don't need to share it with us. But no, they're going to give you some evidence or guidance in what is required right now, okay? You may have a bad foot or some energy that needs adjusting in your arm, or a bad shoulder, or a sticky throat for communication, or a heavy chest, a congested chest, or a tummy that's upset, or sciatica, something wrong with the muscles. And they're going to give you what you need to make it a lot better. Take their advice. It's really worthy. So this energy, if you're ready to accept it now, will penetrate that place and will really help it. So if you suffer with headaches, it will probably go across your head. If you suffer with eye problems, they will go to your tear duct or wherever it's needed. If you suffer with sinuses, they will go in behind the sinuses. And if you start, don't worry, just know it's being decongested, okay? And you know, sometimes when they work like this, it leaves you with a bit of pain. So, but what I'm going to say is within 48 hours, that pain will go. It's very clever when you work with your own body and you want it to heal. We've got the greatest mind on earth, so just click that mind in and say heal together with the energy. That's all we need. But it's understanding and learning about that. That is all we need. Okay, so try it. Try it before you buy it, they say, don't they? So try it. And you know, if you've had a long drawn out illness, it will take more time. But there's always places where they can alleviate that. Okay, so it may not cure it, but it may make you feel more comfortable. So invite that energy in for your own source self, because you deserve it. And you are, after all, a perfect vessel of light. If only you knew it. So now, having spent that time adjusting your own physical field, I now want you to extend your third eye capacity. And the third eye sits in the center of the forehead, and this is your psychic abilities. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll be clairvoyant or anything, but it's an indicator, it's another indicator to line up your intuition. And it comes out in levels, okay? It comes out almost like a shutter camera, because it is a camera. Because with your third eye you search and you scan. So you scan for danger, you scan for love, you scan for everything. It's just part of our perception, our sensory function. And although you can't see an eye in your third head, you can just call it a scanner, whatever you want, a radar. It's just something that really, really helps you, and helps you to strengthen your connection as well. So it doesn't mean we're all going to be massively clairvoyant or everything's going to change overnight. It just means that you know what it is. So all the senses around our body, we readily recognize the feel, the smell, the touch, the taste. You know, we readily recognize those. But what about the search camera, eh? That thing that searches out like a bit of a radar here, like the sonar of a dolphin. It's our sonar. okay? And for those of you who believe in unicorns, the unicorn has its horn there. It's a horn of energy, actually. We see it as a solid horn, but it's a horn of energy. So it's no different. It's just a perceptionary tool that we can use. And I want you to use that perception now. And I want you to send it all around our planet for the healing of the planet. And we want to send real grace tonight around the planet. The planet needs grace at the moment. It needs to feel it's loved. It needs to feel that it's cherished. And we need to honour it. So that's what the vibration I'd like you, if you would join me, to send to the planet tonight. Okay, and perhaps later on, when the moon comes out, go and explore the vibration around the moon. Because the moon has a strong energy to give to you. And it will really make you feel differently. If you link into the moon's energy, it recharges you in a different way to what the sun does. So let's just think about that. The moon, the sun, our earth, all of it vibrating with this beautiful, graceful energy that you're now sending it. And perhaps it will teach you to use grace in your life too. And I always find when there's a complicated situation or something that you really don't want to deal with, you use grace and it comes right. And you only have to look at the people that are called grace, because they're usually very different. So it's very beautiful, grace. It's very beautiful. It's a beautiful gift to share and own and to be. And I send grace, and I use grace a lot in my everyday life, and it gets you through some difficult moments. So the next time you're about to approach a difficult moment, call in the energy of grace. And now we've got thousands and thousands of angels coming in, and little pops of orbs everywhere from the outer planets. They're all coming in to observe and have a look, and that's fine because they're good planets, okay? It's okay for other planets to observe our planet. We observe other planets. There's a lot more observation going on than we know. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's knowledge, it's education, it's expansion. And it's needed. What a brilliant world we live in. And now let the planet give back to you in a big swoosh of energy that's going all around you now, like a rainbow bridge going all around your physical body and your elemental body. And the whole of your field is filling with light and colour and vibrant energy coming in. And they're even placing plates of vibrant energy under your feet. And although we want to bring you back and you're grounded, you're going to get this vibrant energy first. So some of you will feel it surge within your body. And the other people, some people say to me, oh, I've really got a bad knee or bad feet. Have you ever thought that it might be your chakras opening there? That you might be connecting with the energy of our dear earth? So when you've got a fizzing in your feet or in your knees, check it out. See what you think. There's new ways. Every day there's new ways. And it's good. But right now we're going to use that to bring us back and to ground us. Okay, so we're flying back into the body. And whatever floats your boat, whatever transport you're using to come back is right for you. May make you laugh, may make you feel you don't want to leave. But your loved ones are really sending their energy in and around you now. So you feel really comforted. And that's from everyone that sits in the heavens and watches over you. It's an incredible place to be, both here on Earth and anywhere within the universe. We are never lost. We are never alone, and we are never left. So if we could use that perception in our everyday life, everybody would be so much happier. And that's what we like, happiness. So hopefully you're beginning to feel grounded and you're back into your feet and your body, and let those feet draw into the land now. Let the golden anchors of light come under your feet and really connect you to our Mother Earth once again. So you've still got your connection from up above, but you've also grounded, which makes you very safe and protected. Okay? It's important to be safe and protected. We don't want anybody flying out when they shouldn't be, because that's dangerous. So hopefully you're all coming back into yourselves now. You can all feel your bodies. Some of you, if you're still a bit lightheaded, press your head down. Stamp your feet on the ground. Clap your hands. Just bring you back into the state of total human being. If you're still not grounded after that, go and have a piece of fruit or something sweet. Get a glass of water or go outside. Whatever is your tool for grounding, you must use now. Please do not drive until you are grounded. Well, do not do anything until you're grounded, actually. Okay? So know that you've had this evening heart expansion, and that will go on working. Okay? So if you're into expanding love within yourself, that will go on working if you want it to. Set your intention for love, because love conquers all. So that's it for this evening. Hope you enjoyed it. My name is Jane Fishlock, and I'll be here again on Monday and Wednesday evening for the foreseeable future, or until I'm told otherwise. So hopefully you've enjoyed the little chat, and we've all shared the kindness and love. May I wish you love from my heart, from the universe, and from Divine Source. And may you have a really enjoyable week ahead. Okay? But for now, bye-bye, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.